Acronym expansion. What is it and how do I do it? Acronyms or smart text are a form of shorthand, if you will, for when you are typing in a textable area. In BAR, you have the ability to use acronym expansion in any textable field. Acronym expansions can reduce your need to type. For example, for this plan of care for heart failure, I have a predefined acronym set for CHF. If I type in .chf in space, it expands my text to include that patient has a diagnosis of heart failure, positive troponin, and edema in bilateral legs. The goal for my patient is to gain no more than 2 pounds in 24 hours, and I have provided the heart failure packet as education. This is just a standard plan of care that could be used by many patients at the same time. What you would need to do is make sure that the information is appropriate for this actual patient and edit where needed. So my patient actually has a negative troponin, but still has edema in the bilateral legs. I still want to have my goal for no more than 2 pound weight gain in 24 hours, and I have given the heart failure packet for my education. My patient does have a diagnosis of heart failure, so all that I would need to edit is the positive to a negative. Hit OK and save. To set up your acronym expansions, you will go to the Preferences and click on Acronym Expansion. You will notice that I have several set up. All you need to do is click Add, type in your acronym .I/O for intake and output. You don't want to name your acronym anything that you would normally type, such as INO if you don't want it spelled out, or PT, for example. It could be patient or physical therapy. You would want to distinguish one from another. So you'll notice here I have acronym expansion for patient set up as .PT, patient, .SOB, short of breath. Acronym expansions are good to use for something that you tend to have to type over and over and over. Or you can use it to change your own shorthand into something acceptable for the legal medical record. Acronyms are easily shared between users as well by importing. To import from another user, simply click on Preferences and then Acronym Expansion. You will have the option to import from another user. Select this. Once you're on this screen, simply type in the name of the user that you would like to import from. I know that Roseanne has a low-dose sliding scale acronym set up already. I want to import that into my list. In front of low, check mark that area and select OK. You will notice that the low acronym expansion is inserted into my list. Select OK. Now we will enter a home medication of Lispro sliding scale insulin. Select your Lispro. We'll go ahead and fill out the form for the Lispro insulin. 1 unit, subcutaneous, 4 times a day. Last dose was this morning at 7 a.m. Now is where you will put in your acronym. You're going to come over to the instructions and edit and simply type low with a trailing space, and we'll insert the low dose sliding scale that you have set. You have now learned how to create, import, and use acronym expansions.